Hello everybody, this is Fangxin here to talk about something about what I have learned from the U207 class about leadership with you. Um, well, I think talking about leadership, I think there are so many things to talk about it because I think leadership is not very big. It's kind of like an everyday thing. Even though we're not like the Superman trying to save the world every day, but I think leadership is sometimes even invisible because you are using your actions to influence others. Sometimes when you are helping and influencing others, you don't even know it. Well, as an international student, I think there are so many things that we could actually work on the leadership thing because like from the old Chinese educational system, we don't really work on anything called group work. We really did a lot of exercises and trying to make the best efforts to the academic results, but we never really work on the group work thing. For me, I have been in Canadian high school before, so I pretty much learned all my kind of group work ability skills from there. I learned like how to communicate with each other, how to try to convince others to follow you, and how do we actually make a clear plans to achieve the same goal in the group. Well, however, I think this class definitely made a lot of improvements and efforts contribute to how do I see leadership. The thing I really want to talk about from this class is that times we did activity. We have been divided into groups, trying to build the towers using newspapers. For our group, we don't have the problem like most of the other groups had. Most of the other groups usually disagree with each other all the time, so they cannot really make clear plans with each other because they cannot really make an agreement with each other. However, for us, maybe because we both are blues, so we usually like to listen to others' opinions and trying to think about the things from other people's point of view. So we never really argue with each other. We got a really clear plan, like almost at the beginning of the game. So, but even though we did really good agreements with each other and we never really disagree with each other, we did not really actually win a game. The reason is because even though our tower is definitely the tallest one, but our tower is not stable enough. Well, so actually I think I have learned something from this game that was about a leader, like kind of like a characteristics of a leader that was totally different from the other team members does. I think for a team leader, you have to think about things in the big picture and caring about the results. For us, we don't really argue with each other, we're listening to each other. However, we only care mainly about how the other people feel. We did not really pay that much attention to the result of the game. So we really have to think about it. Even though every person is thinking about how to make the tower to be the tallest enough, I think there should be somebody thinking about it should be stable enough to stand there instead of just leaning on the television. So I was thinking about, for a leader, we have to think about things in the big picture. We have to think about things from the other aspects, not only for one. In that game, we only think about to make it tall enough. We just totally, forget about to make it stable. So for me, I think if I want to be a leader in a group, if I really want to help a team to achieve the best goal, we have to think about it in a bigger picture and try to think about every aspects to make it more complete. Well, I think I have learned a lot of lessons from this class and I really enjoy it for the last 8 weeks this semester. So that's all what I want to say to you guys. And have a nice holiday. Nice to be your students.